welcome to MFA My Way's Winter Storm Jonas edition. I know it's been about 2 weeks since my last video, but there are reasons for it. First and foremost, in an effort to be completely honest, like I said I was going to be, went through a breakup 2 weeks ago, so that left me mopey and unmotivated. And then I worked a really kind of high stress temp job that week, which also left me completely unmotivated. And then that Sunday, I got a call for an SAT tutor interview, which gave me less than 48 hours to prepare for the U.S. history subject test and the English lit test, which you can't really prepare for, but I did try to really relearn all of U.S. history, and I focused on it, pretty much all of Monday and most of Sunday when I wasn't in class, and then took it Tuesday morning. And then I had overnight shoots Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday for a short film that I booked, which I mentioned in my last video. So that's a lot that's happened in the past 2 weeks. I have been taking the stay busy and keep your mind off things to heart. If we're going to go back chronologically, last Sunday's class, we worked on a scene from About a Boy, the kind of pedophile accusatory scene between Hugh Grant and whoever plays the mother. That was very interesting. I learned that improv works really well for me in order to get into the feelings, I guess, beforehand. I was kind of struggling with the words, so Blair suggested that we improv it and then dive right into the words, and I guess that really worked. This week we are working on the intimate / breakup scene between Minnie Driver and Matt Damon in Good Will Hunting. So how's that for an access your emotions type of thing? On the completely other side of keeping busy so you don't really think about it is the fact that we are actors and our job is to access our emotions, and I'm going to have to do exactly that on Sunday. And if it were a professional setting, I would have to be able to do it over and over and over again without completely breaking down, without shutting myself off. The point is that real life happens all the time. In the worst case scenario, God forbid, someone dies right before you go on stage and you don't have a replacement. You have to do the show. You have to go in knowing that all these emotions are just going to have to wait. You have to do your job. The saying the show must go on is incredibly true. Things have to wait, and you have to figure out how to deal with them off screen so you can be professional on screen. Luckily, I have some fantastic friends, and they've been, keeping me company and giving me my alone time when I need it. Like, today, I have the whole apartment to myself for all of Winter Storm Jonas, and it is amazing. Do you know how hard that is with 2 roommates? So, tomorrow could be incredibly cathartic. It's been 2 weeks. It was a relationship of over a year, so obviously I need to take the time to mourn it properly. To be honest, I haven't cried in a while simply because I've been working, and I come home exhausted at 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning because it's an overnight shoot. So we were supposed to get there at 4, first shot 5:30, and then go all the way until 3 or 4 a.m. in the morning. So that doesn't leave a lot of energy for other things. So this is a chance to let it all out in a safe space. So touching on the film shoots, it's a story about a mafia-esque family and the dysfunction that happens inside it. It culminates one evening while they're having a dinner party. I was listed with the principals, and I auditioned, and we actually had a full set scene and everything, but it ended up feeling more like being a very, very, very featured extra. The role was Julia, the head waiter, which means that I stepped in for a certain situation. I was kind of like the boss's right-hand administrative waiter, if you're to combine the two. Anyway, so I was there for a lot of it, but it was very much about the family. So there was a lot of hurry up and wait, and if you've never been on a film set, that's pretty much what it is. You get ready, you wait, you go do your thing, they reset, you go do your thing, you reset, you do it however many times, and they figure out the next film shot. I think the best part about this was the people. I met two awesome ladies on set, and actually one guy that I had worked with before, so it was cool to see him again. And then the older gentleman, the guy who played like the mafia boss, we had a great conversation about work and what it's like for him being like 60-something and having seen all of this, and what it's like for me being 20-something and just starting out. We had great conversations about art and our favorite projects and things like that. And in the end, I felt like everything could have been organized a lot better. It just felt like a lot of times we were there unnecessarily. And it was difficult because not a lot of us had our own transportation. So it's not like we could leave right when we were done. We had to wait for a van or something to take us back off Long Island to either Flushing or to Manhattan or to Brooklyn. You know, in some ways it was great. We got transportation, we got fed really well, like there wasn't pizza. It was like legit teriyaki and pasta and things like that. And everyone was really nice, but it just felt disorganized. The director of photography was great. The camera that they were using was phenomenal. I don't know what kind it was, but you could see on the monitor that everything just looked, it was a beautiful shot. He set everything up really well. He would work and say like, you scoot in, you scoot in. He framed everything very well. It felt like a 85% professional, non-union shoot is what it came down to. It was far better than a lot of other shoots that I've done. So I feel like I'm moving on up in the world, I think. Looking forward to the week ahead. I'm going to attend some EPAs, which I haven't done in a while. I have work for 2 days, and I have a show I'm going to see with a friend. And then I'm going to try and get King Charles III tickets because it closes on the 30th or the 31st. And I've been dying to see it and have just not. Because I'm lazy like that sometimes. Aren't we all? I think that's it. I've covered a lot and kind of word vomited on you guys. So I will talk to you all in a bit. Bye!